I found my childhood 7-inch singles. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to this video, and I'm excited to do this. I've mentioned a few times that I had a bundle of, or a load of 7-inch singles from my youth, and I thought they were up in the loft, and I've been looking for them and I couldn't find them. The reason I couldn't find them is because they were in a box under my bed. I found them this morning. So some stuff, obviously I know, should have a rough idea of what's in here, but I've forgotten a lot of it, I'm sure. Heads up, before this was in a box under my bed, this was kept in this bag, I think, under a desk, and on that desk was a gerbil cage with 2 gerbils, and this bag is going to be full of shit, literally, I would expect. These, obviously, I've literally found these a couple of hours ago. I've recorded 2 videos and now I'm recording this one, so I haven't touched them. They need a good clean in every sense. But anyway, let's see what I've got. So, first up, and I think that's what's left of the record bag. This was, God, I remember this. I think the band is PFM, and it's Old Rain. It's the B-side. I mean, A-side is Celebration. It's produced by Pete Sinfield. I don't remember what this sounds like. I don't remember why I've got it. It's on Manticore Records. Yeah, so for a start, that'll be interesting to see what that... Remind myself of that. I'm trying to get it back in that... Yes, well. Okay. This is Queen. This is Somebody to Love, backed with White Man. If I remember, anyway, time I remember where I bought something, I will mention it. But if I don't mention it, it's because I don't remember. I can feel there's shit in here. But yes, I apart from being under there, I did try and look after my records, so I don't think they're too scratched or anything. They just need a clean. This one, I don't know why I ever got this, whether I liked it at the time, but this is ABBA. I Have a Dream and Take a Chance on Me on Epic. As I have mentioned, I'm not a fan of ABBA, but I don't remember being a fan of ABBA at the time, because they weren't considered cool. I mean, I was only, when was this, 79, so I was 4 then. So why, I mean, I wouldn't have bought that with my own money at 4. Don't know whether it was a bundle of singles that somebody gave me. Another Queen. This is Bo Rap, backed with I'm in Love with My Car. I think the Queen ones are probably reissues. I think this certainly was. But I picked up, I was very into Queen in my early teens, before I discovered, well, I still love Queen, but before I discovered Prince, they were my favourite band. This is Blue Peter by Mike Oldfield. Martin's record. Don't let anybody take it. Listen to this a lot. This was, I know I bought this, they released this to raise money for their Cambodia appeal, as it says on the bottom. B-side is Woodhenge. It's on Virgin. This is the first of what will no doubt be many Shakin' Stevens releases. This is Breaking Up My Heart, backed with I'll Give You My Heart. Breaking Up My Heart. Oh, this is a... Oh yeah, I forgot. So, a pop-up sleeve. Oh dear. Yeah, I've forgotten about that. Yeah, Breaking Up My Heart was, I think, if memory serves, sort of the new track on the Greatest Hits. I'll Give You My Heart was, I think, was on the previous album. Don't think it was a exclusive B-side. That's on Epic. Okay, next we have a flexi disc. This was free with Oink, which was a comic This is the Oink Song by the Oinklets, backed with Oink Rap by Uncle Pig. I say backed with, I think they're both on the A side. Then we have Leave Me Alone by Michael Jackson, probably my favourite Michael Jackson song. And the B-side is Human Nature from Thriller. So Leave Me Alone was on a CD of Bad, but it wasn't on a vinyl or a cassette initially. Then they released it as a single, so that's why I made sure I bought it, because I really liked the song. And that's on Epic. They're quite dusty, but not quite as bad as I feared so far. Huey Lewis and News, simple as that. I forgot I had this on a single. Love this song. B-side is Walking on a Thin Line, which I think is also on 4, if memory serves. And it's on Chrysalis. Now this next one, we had at my primary school, we had a school fair, and this would have been, it was towards the end of my primary, probably about 84, 85, so it was a good 2 years after the 1982 World Cup. And one of my friend's dad, for some reason, had about 100 copies of his single, and he was selling them off at 10p each, so I think we all bought one. So this is the England World Cup squad. This time we'll get it right, backed with England Will Fly the Flag from 1982. I really like this actually. This is on England Records, imaginatively so. Yeah, they're both really good songs. Another shaky. Ooh. This is Turning Away from Lipstick, Powder and Paint, backed with Diddle I, which was also on that album. Didn't really go for exclusive B-sides, shaky, unfortunately. Again on Epic. And more shaky, probably my favourite shaky song, A Letter to You. Which, actually this wasn't on any album. This was a non-album track. It has the lyrics written out as a letter on the back. This is on Epic. Again, Come Back and Love Me was a B-side. Don't remember where that came from, if anywhere. More shaky. This is Cry Just a Little Bit, backed with Love Me Tonight, which I bought in Martin's for £1.15. All these I would have bought or would have been given as presents, because Shaky was my first musical love. And I went to see him 2 months ago, and I bought one of his albums yesterday on vinyl, which you will see on another video. So Cry Just a Little Bit, backed with Love Me Tonight. All shaky stuff's on Epic, so I won't keep saying it's on Epic. Another shaky. This is Teardrops, another great song, backed with You Shake Me Up. Teardrops is also on the Greatest Hits. Again, not sure where You Shake Me Up came from. Slightly different version of the label. Back to Huey Lewis and the News. Don't remember having this on a single at all, but I obviously did. This is Doing It All for My Baby, again from 4. That's 4. You'll have to excuse my speech impediments. F-O-R-E, as in the golf term. And the B-side was Jacob's Ladder, also from that album. And again, it's on Chrysalis, but this is their paper label. Now this I bought, this day, I think it was 88, was it? 87. I went out and I bought 4 singles on the same day. I've never done that before. One of them was Dinner with Gershwin by Donna Summer, which is a track I loved. Doesn't say what the B-side is on there. Nor on the label. Oh, it's an instrumental. Okay. Oh, I see. So side 1 is the plain label, and side 2 is an instrumental version. Not quite sure of the thinking there. It's another shaky. It's an early shaky. I think I probably picked this up cheap somewhere. This is Green Door, backed with Don't Turn Your Back, which I think was also on the Shaky album. On Epic, as you can see, it was a cutout. This was also bought on Match 4 in a Day. This is So Emotional by Whitney Houston. B-side is For the Love of You. Both songs are from the Whitney album, because it says so down there. But yeah, it's one of my favourite Whitney songs, so I bought it. It's actually an edited remix on the A-side. And the B-side is, as I say, For the Love of You, and that's on Arista. And also bought on that day my favourite Bananarama song, Love in the First Degree. So 2 is Mr. Sleaze, which I think is an exclusive B-side. It doesn't mention, but it's on the album on the back. And that's on London Records. Then this is The Beats, Can't Get Used to Losing You. Love this song. At the time, no idea it was a cover. So this was a 1983 remix version. This was the version that was a hit. B-side is Spar With Me. Not sure if that was on an album or not. It's on Go Feet Records. Oh yes, it is from the album Special Beat Service. This next one was the first single I ever bought. It was from Littlewoods. I think it was at the bottom in their X chart stuff. Can't remember what I paid for it. Don't know why I bought it. I don't think I knew the song. But it's Wunderbar by Tempo Tudor on Stiff Records. And the B-side is 10 Pole 45. Which might have been a sort of Stars on 45-esque mix, but I'm not entirely certain. I can't remember. I haven't played these for 20 years, probably, at least. I wouldn't have thought. Another song I really like. This is David Essex's Me and My Girl Night Clubbing. If I remember correctly, both me and my sister bought this. B-side is Sleeping with a Director, which I remember really liking. And this is on Mercury. So all of them so far, the vinyl, apart from being dirty, looks fine. I was a good boy. It is classic Shaky. Merry Christmas, everyone. Backed with My Heart. Don't remember what that's from. So originally this was going to be released as a single in 1984, but then word came out about Band-Aids, so Shaky pulled it and released it in 85 and got a Christmas #1 with it. Bit cynical, yes, but did the trick. Single I love, you may know I picked up the album for this last month, not March rather, which I really enjoyed, although the singles were definitely the best tracks on it. This is For America by Redbox. Side 2 is R&A, which wasn't on the album. This is on Sire Records, but I love this song. Did I show that? Can't remember. And then we have Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler from Footloose. Love, love, love this song. It's on CBS. I thought it was a scratch, but it wasn't. It was hair. And B-side is Faster Than the Speed of Night, which is another great Jim Steinman written track. That's a single I listen to a lot. As for this was an early one I got. This is Walking on the Moon by The Police on A&M. Backed with Visions of the Night. I was young, I didn't know I wanted to write on the labels. Don't shoot me. Yeah, these are clean, but seems fair enough. Another cream, as I say, I've probably picked up cheap somewhere. This is, I think it's an ex-jukebox copy, hence the cutout, but that's One Vision backed with Blurred Vision on EMI. Yep. This is Atmosphere by Russ Abbott. I liked the song. I still like the song, to be honest. B-side is Thoughts of a Child. This is on Spirit Records, a great label. This looks like it's scratched on the B-side. But it might still be playable. This I make no apologies for. This is Hot Shot Tottenham, a 1987 FA Cup song by Tottenham Hotspur with Chaz and Dave. I think it's because I'm a Tottenham fan that I love Chaz and Dave, but this is a perfect combination for my taste. B-side is Aussie's Dream 87, which is a remake of the 1981 Cup song. And I can still sing this song word for word because I memorised the lyrics which are written on the back. This is on Rainbow Records. We are Tottenham, we are the superstars. Everybody knows we're the football connoisseurs. 7 times we won, we're still coming up. Shot Tottenham. We lost that year to Coventry. This is A Great Pretender by Freddie Mercury. B-side is Exercises in Free Love, which is an opera-esque instrumental that led or paved the way at least towards the Montserrat Caballé collaboration, that's the word I was looking for. And was re-recorded with her as on Swano or whatever it's called. Anyway, it's from Parlophone. We've just established I was a Spurs fan, and my favourite footballer ever is Glenn Hoddle. This is Diamond Lights by Glenn and Chris, so that's Glenn Hoddle and Chris Waddle. Again, I think it's a good song. It did quite well in the charts, I think. Might even have got top 10. Probably not, probably top 20, but... B-side is an instrumental version, nothing exciting. Nice custom label though, on Record Shack Records. This was a big hit for Slade, but I think it was largely because the B-side was a live version of Merry Christmas Everybody. I think that helped sales. This is My Oh My. Also on the B-side is Keep Your Hands Off My Power Supply, which I don't remember. My Oh My is a great song, don't get me wrong, but I think that's the reason why it was suddenly they had a hit again. Oh, that's scratched. Might be alright to play though. We shall see. You can see it there, look. That's the B-side. On RCA. This was the other one that I bought on that day in 1987. This is George Harrison's Got My Mind Set on You. You all know the song, you all know it's a classic. B-side is Lay His Head, which I think is on Cloud 9. It's on Dark Horse Records, obviously, as that was George's record label. Bit of Beastie Boys now. This was from License to Ill era. This is double A side of Girls and She's Crafty. I had the album. I really liked these songs. I bought the single. Simple as. It's on Def Jam. That was just dirt on there, by the way. This was the first ever Comic Relief single. This is Cliff and the Young Ones doing Living Doll. Just great song. And the B-side is All the Little Flowers Are Happy. Didn't even need to look at that, I knew that. Which is another great Young Ones moment. We have Coming Right Up by Bruce Willis. I loved Return of Bruno, Bruce's first album. And this was one of the tracks on it, Coming Right Up. Back with Down in Hollywood, another track from it. For years, the only version of the album I had was taped from my friend, and his record kept skipping. So lots of songs I only knew, when I listened to them the first time, the proper versions, there were whole sections that I never knew, and I was expecting it to sort of skip forward at most points. That's on Motown. I think there's more Bruce in here somewhere. Another comic relief single. Yes, there is Small Bruce, I can see it. This is Help by Bananarama with Lana Nini Nunu. So, Lana Nini Nunu, French and Saunders and Kathy Burke. And this is a cover of a Beatles song. And the other side is another version of that track. Differentiated by as the A side, and a B side as an exclamation mark. It's a bit more non-singing, shall we say, on the B side if memory serves. So yes, Small Bruce. This is Respect Yourself. Back with Fun Time, again both from the album. It's got lyrics on the back. And again on the same Motown label. And yeah, can get it out. Secret Agent Man. Back with Lose Myself, again both from the album. And again we've got the lyrics on the back. And again it's on the Motown. I won't show you both sides of that. Okay, this I picked up my 12-inch for a few months back, you may remember. I mentioned then that I had this single somewhere. This is Sam Fox's Hold On Tight. Side 2 is It's Only Love, I think it was the same on the 12-inch. It's on Jive. Again, what was this, 86? Yeah, I was 11, it was Sam Fox. Need I say any more? This is just one of the greatest songs ever written. This is China in Your Hand by T'Pau. Big T'Pau fan. Always, you know, the single version I play to death, so when I listen to the album it never sounds right with the extra verses and the, you know, track, if you know the difference between the versions. Anyway, never right. Ooh, what have we got in here? We have the lyrics cut out from Smash Hits, probably, well I'll say cut, torn out from Smash Hits. And this is on Siren. Usual red and white sides. B-side is No Sense of Pride. Don't think that's on the album. Let's say. Don't ring a bell. More Bruce. It's Under the Boardwalk. Back with Jackpot Bruno's Bop, which I love, 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 love. Again, both from the Return of Bruno. Most of the album was released as A's and B's on singles. So again, on the Motown label. That's a bit shaky. Possibly. This might have been the first shaky single I ever owned. This is You Drive Me Crazy. Back with Baby You're a Child on Epic. Yeah, I think that was my first shaky single. Then we have Midure, If I Was. Excuse me. Oh dear, it's all the dust. B-side is Piano, which I don't remember at all. And that's on Chrysalis. Another song I really loved at the time. This I don't remember that I had on 7-inch, but I clearly did. This is Living Daylights by Aha. So the A side is normal version, B side is an instrumental. You may remember I got the 12-inch of this a couple of months ago. Excuse me. That's on Warner Brothers. If you watched my bundle, 7-inch bundle, eBay auction win video, whatever it's called, from, depending on when I put this up, a week or two ago, I mentioned I knew I had this. This is View to a Kill by Duran Duran. This is a cut out version in a generic sleeve. In that bundle I got the proper version in a proper sleeve. Back to Mr. Stevens. We have I'll Be Satisfied. And the B-side is Don't Be Late Miss Kate. This is from Give Me Your Heart Tonight album. This is the normal version of Breaking Up My Heart, so we had the pop-up version before. Not sure why I bought both. I wasn't a completist then. So it might be that somebody gave me this version, or indeed the pop-up version. I seem to recall buying the pop-up version. Nearly there. It says some little run of Michael Jackson now. Oh, looks like I bought all the singles off bad. I don't remember doing that. I remember buying a couple of them. So Why You Make Me Feel. And B-side is... oh, an instrumental version. Okay. Yes, I remember now. And you have Bad. And a dance remix radio edit on the B-side. And Dirty Diana, which came, memory, I think this came with a little stand-up Michael Jackson. I don't know what happened to that, unfortunately, because I expect that's worth a bit now. Yeah, it's another track I really loved. So I didn't quite get all the tracks from Bad, but I got quite a few. B-side is instrumental again. And that looks like that's it. Although there does seem to be half of a Now cassette in there. Let's see what we got. Yeah, half of Now 6. On here, what's on here? One Vision by Queen, When a Heart Beats by Nick Kershaw, Good Heart by Fergal Sharkey, There Must Be an Angel Playing with My Heart by Eurythmics, Alive and Kicking, Simple Minds, It's Only Love, Bryan Adams and Tina Turner, Empty Rooms, Gary Moore, Lavender Marillion, Nikita... oh, actually, this might not be on this one because this is the full track listing. What have I got here? I think this is 1 and 2. I think this is what I've got on here. Nikita, Elton John, Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God, Kate Bush, Something About You, Level 42, We Don't Need Another Hero, Thunderdome, Tina Turner, Don't Break My Heart, UB40, Separate Lives, Phil Collins and Marilyn Martin, and She's So Beautiful by Cliff Richard. Yeah, so that's it. That is my childhood 7-inch singles. Lots of Shaky, fair bit of Bruce, bit of Michael Jackson, some Queen, and then various other bits and bobs. Most of that I remember having, but there's a few bits. And that first one, no memory of what that sounds like whatsoever. Or why I've got it. Excuse me. But yeah, hope you found that interesting. I certainly did. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below anything you had there. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.